What's going on, you guys? Tristan Montgomery here on today's episode of Commute Chronicles. Definitely appreciate y'all plugging in live today. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on. I know that some people on my personal page haven't seen me sharing the Commute Chronicles episode on my personal page. Definitely going to get that squared away today. I originally thought just to do an announcement of a double feature and sharing that today, but I said, you know what? Might as well get on, man. Get some value on today, man. Excited as always. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. Just definitely in the lab, just figuring out a lot of stuff going into the summer. Definitely still putting in work. And, you know, if you're on this page, you know, my name is Tristan Montgomery. Sales professional as well as entrepreneur, have been a little bit, actually close to 10 years now. Seen a little bit of everything when it comes to sales, whether it be door-to-door, direct, network marketing, telemarketing. So with that experience, I definitely have a lot of just real life experience as well as value I can share. So that's what this, you know, page is about. Excited, man. Today's episode of Commute Chronicles really just going to be talking about, man, just keeping going. You know, keeping going, not letting things hold you back, not letting things get in the way, but just understanding the ultimate goal of why, you know, you're doing what you're doing. Really just going to talk off the cuff today. Really not going to do an official topic on today, but just really speak from the heart as far as just the last couple weeks, couple months of my life, and just realizing that in order for you to continue to succeed, you know, in order for you to continue to operate at a high level, you got to make sure that you have your, you know, you got to make sure to have your game face on and understand that, you know, things are going to come up, man. I'm so excited right now just because there's some just adjustments and changes that happen in my life right now, and it really brought up an important, you know, area that I think a lot of people may struggle with. Is something I struggle with is communication, man. In fact, that's going to be the topic today. We're going to talk about communication, if that's cool. Communication, man. Communication is being a core to, you know, any customer, you know, relationship, any friendship, any actual personal relationship, and the importance of it, you know, importance of being able to communicate with others well, but also to understand where they're coming from, to understand what they're actually saying to you. And, you know, with me being in sales, with me being a trainer, speaker, you know, different areas where I've actually done things, you know, whether it been public speaking, whether it been training sales organizations. I've done a little bit of it all when it comes to that realm. But as far as articulating myself to people, it's something that I've become very good at. You know, growing up, I used to be, and still naturally am, you know, an introvert. You know, with that being the case, you know, a lot of people who know me from my childhood, I was the one who really didn't talk that much. You know, I was the one that, well, let me take that back. I talked if I knew you. You know, I wasn't the type that if I was out in a, you know, a public setting or a party or, you know, at a cafeteria, things like that, to just automatically start sparking up, you know, conversations with every single person. I wasn't really, you know, that social butterfly. And even now, I still am not. But due to the fact that I'm in sales, due to the fact where I have, you know, trained sales organization and sales teams, it's one of those things that you have to become good at. You know, you have to become good at being able to articulate a message and really have people to understand where you're coming from, to be able to cast your vision among a team of people. Or if it's a matter of teaching people, you know, I've done different things for youth in my community when it comes to speaking, you know, to them. And it's important for you to be able to be understood when you're speaking to individuals, you know, to project, to communicate well. But what I've really realized in the last couple of weeks or so is how important it is for you to also understand your audience and make sure that what you're saying makes sense, but also that they're, you know, clearly understanding you. You know, effective communication, you know, getting your point across, but also making sure that it came across in a way that you wanted it to come across is very key. You know, being able to have a conversation with somebody, being able to have a public forum talk with somebody, having a one-on-one, you know, goal session with somebody is important for you to really understand both sides. You know, understand what you're trying to get across, but also understand how they heard it. You know what I mean? And that's something that I feel like I need, you know, personally, I need work on. You know, that's something that I believe that we can always get better at. You know, it wasn't until recently where I really started to see the effects of some areas that I may have not, you know, communicated as well as I could have. And it can have some pretty big impacts, you know, whether it be friendships, like relationships, business relationships, you know, with co-worker relationships, whatever the case may be. Communication plays a huge role in that, and it's important to learn how to effectively communicate with people to which you're being understood, but also that you understand them. You know, effectively being able to listen. You know, communicating is, of course, halfway talk, but also more than anything is listening. You know, listening to what somebody is telling you, being able to empathize and understand from their point of view what's going on. And I think that more than anything is something that I have area to grow in. I think we all do. But understand effective communication is key in any relationship in your life. You know what? It's so many different types of relationships we have. But at the end of the day, communication is that key that keeps it healthy, keeps everybody, every party, you know, understood, as well as you can create a bond. You can create a force, you know, a team where you have multiple people on the same page through effective communication. So that's the episode on today. You know, again, I wasn't sure where I was going to go with today, other than really announcing the fact that I was going to be doing a double feature as far as sharing on my personal page, and, you know, of course, putting up the titles for the past 2 Commute Chronicles. But I hope you guys got value out of the day, man. Communication is key. You know, take it seriously. Make sure that, you know, you're effectively communicating to others, but you're also understanding where they're coming from. You're understanding your side and listening to others. It's one thing to always be talking, but listening is a whole different situation. And I just found this being in sales more than anything. The better listener is the one who actually has the upper hand, you know, has more success, especially in sales, because it's impossible to fix a situation that you don't know is a situation. It's impossible to fix a problem that you don't even know is a problem, you know. And with that being the case, listening is key in that. So again, I hope you guys got value. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to title this with a put, you know, the artistic background on this, just because it was more impromptu. But I hope at any rate you got value out of this. I definitely look forward to you guys looking in next week. But again, look for that double feature coming this week. The last 2 episodes coming up on my personal page, as well as the title of it. But sure to be, you know, be sure to like, share, comment. If you're seeing this on my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe. And we're going to be giving out value, as well as I'm going to be actually expounding on the brand of this, my social media, in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be a lot more targeted, speaking to exactly what I do. You know, outside of being a sales professional, where I really specialize in more than anything is helping individuals to increase their net worth, one, by helping them have, you know, additional income, additional sources of money, but also helping them lower the cost of their living through showing them how to save on things that they have to buy and have to pay for every single month. So make more, save more. That's going to be coming out brand in the next couple of weeks, so look out for that. You're going to see a lot more articles, a lot more videos, a lot more content really around those 2 areas, because whether it be in my business, whether it be in my full-time career, one thing that's always been consistent is my wantingness for individuals to make more and also save more. You know, be more smart with your money. You know, be smarter with your finances and make things the right choices for you and your family. But also, you know, take full advantage of the dollar that you do have in a way that most people don't think about. So with that, look out forward to seeing you guys in the next episode again. Definitely appreciate you for plugging in. This is Tristan Montgomery saying thanks and God bless. As always, have a great and prosperous day, great and prosperous week, great and prosperous month, and most importantly, have a great and prosperous year. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a good one.